conservative media viewers and WWE fans all around the world. I'm talking to the WWE universe. This is insane, dude. There's so much to talk about with this 1001st episode of Raw. First of all, I want to talk about, well, I guess it all goes together, right? Because we had the fans interacting here. We had AJ Lee, who's now the new general manager of Raw. That she was put in that position by the chairman, Vince McMahon himself, okay? I mean, that went down at the 1000th episode with the whole wedding setup and everything like that. And she punked out D-Bryan and she accepted the general manager position. And then what she did is she went on this show tonight and she set up a match between Sheamus, the champion, I mean, the dude is huge and everything, versus D-Bryan. And D-Bryan, okay, he's tough, and he can do his yes, 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 but you're still facing Sheamus, who might give you the bro kick, dude, and knock you down. And that's basically what happened in this whole street fight. We're going to get to that in a second. Now, here's what's up. Okay. This street fight, this was intense. They were going back and forth, and I like the way they were working that match. You got two dudes here that can really work it and understand the psychology and everything like that. And D-Bryan was getting it going. He was kicking him, and he was going, yeah. First of all, before I even get to that, he had a message for the fans. And he said that he was sick of the fans saying yes, yes, yes. And he's got his jacket on with the yes on the back of it. And he says that he's the only one that gets to say yes. Now, the fans weren't having any of that. And the WWE Universe was blasting him, dude, from the stands. And they were just drowning him out. And it was driving him, in my personal opinion, first of all, my personal opinion only, not alleging facts, not casting spurs, all for entertainment purpose only. Please check the disclaimers. In my personal opinion, this was almost driving D-Bryan into like some kind of little frenzy and everything like that. But then, I mean, it was maybe going to push him over the edge. But then, boom, the music hit, and here comes Sheamus, dude, down there. That Celtic warrior, he was ready to go. And he was pumping it up, and he blasted Bryan. But it was a tough thing, man. I mean, we had all kinds of stuff. We had the stairs in the mix. We had the kendo sticks in the mix. And you know, we had a lot of things going on here. But finally, it was a bro kick, dude, on the stairs. And then D-Bryan, boom, 1, 2, 3. Tremendous match. It was excellent. But I guess it just wasn't done. Okay, so you still had D-Bryan in there. Sheamus does his thing. He's hanging out the crowd. He's having a good time, everything like that. But then D-Bryan was still in the ring. And he wasn't ready to get out of there. Right? And then you had Kofi Kingston and R-Truth coming down there with R-Truth's friend Jimmy, okay, the imaginary friend like that. But D-Bryan wasn't dealing with it, everything like that. And he was just D-Bryan went for the boot of the imaginary friend Jimmy, and that sent R-Truth out of the ring. And here come the people with the white coats. But apparently, they weren't sent for R-Truth. They were sent for D-Bryan. And here comes, oh my gosh, AJ Lee. And AJ Lee, man, now she's got the power. The power of the general managership. And she's dressed up looking sharp in her suit and everything like that. And she was giving it to D-Bryan. And D-Bryan was just, I mean, oh man. Here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Is AJ Lee driving D-Bryan crazy? Okay, potentially. Is that what's going on? Or is just D-Bryan just frustrated because he's been punked out repeatedly? He's been on the bad end of all this stuff. Think of the matches that AJ's cost D-Bryan. Think of the slap in the face. Think about this whole situation with being left at the altar. And now with AJ Lee as general manager, D-Bryan doesn't know what's going to happen next. He doesn't know when he's going to get, the right shot at the title. The street fight wasn't even for the title. You're going to deal with the street fight with Sheamus, and you're going to have to do all that type of stuff, and the intensity and the viciousness, and you don't even get a crack at the title, dude? Wow, here's what I want to know. This AJ Lee, I mean, she's captivating me, dude. Before, I don't think they were fully utilizing her. AJ Lee, in some ways, in my personal opinion, is kind of like the Jeremy Lin of the WWE. Here was in my personal opinion, maybe a bit player, if you will. Someone that basically kind of came off the bench. She was a valet and everything like that. And now she just became like superstar. She's taken over the whole situation. When she cocks that head and starts skipping around, you don't know what's going to happen next. And it's almost like, wow, dude. AJ Lee is like an evil genius. I mean, or is she just twisted? It's almost like a girlfriend you used to have, right? Would you know, or just even a girl that you liked or something like that, or and it's just like, you shouldn't like her, but you do, but you don't know what she's gonna do next, and it's just like you're almost afraid to pick up the phone or to come home or to do whatever. And now she's got control of your life, dude. She's the general manager. I mean, I don't think D-Bryan knows which way is up anymore. Does he want to marry her, or is he frustrated by her? I mean, I don't think D-Bryan can win either way. I mean, AJ Lee now, you got to think of what's going on here. I mean, in my personal opinion, I mean, where AJ Lee is right now, maybe she was a better match for Kane or something like that. And that's the thing, we've seen her skipping around in the Kane outfit. I mean, she's kissed Kane, she's obviously kissed D-Bryan, she's kissed CM Punk. What is next? What is AJ Lee going to do next? And that's the thing. Everybody in the WWE universe wants to know. But don't count out D-Bryan. He's got the yes, yes, yes. And it doesn't matter and that's the other thing. AJ Lee is like just almost, in my personal opinion, stealing and twisting his gimmick into the no. Are these like polar opposites? Are these magnets that are destined to attract, or is it like these magnets that are switched the other way, where you've got the same polarity pushing against each other? I don't know which way that it's going to go. I mean, maybe the better analogy is you've got the irresistible force and the immovable object, and they're locking up right here, the yin and the yang. I don't know what's going to happen next. Because D-Bryan, he's got the yes, yes, yes for a reason. He's intense. He's tough. He won't be stopped. He's the little engine that could. He may not be a monster like the Big Show or Kane or anything like that, but he's held the strap before because he's crafty and he's tenacious and he knows how to get the job done. He's a technician and he'll go for the high-risk maneuvers and stuff like that. But again, you see this AJ Lee, and I mean, I think that D-Bryan thought that he had some control over AJ Lee at some point, but now that's all gone. Well, obviously AJ Lee has been sandbagging everybody, including the WWE universe, in my personal opinion. Who knew the kind of firepower that AJ Lee? I saw it early on when she started cocking that head and skipping around. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a twisted mind here, but there's a method to the madness, and we're seeing it now. But then you have to ask this question too. As general manager, do you think that Mr. McMahon, is pulling the strings? Is there some power behind AJ Lee that's just sort of maneuvering different things? And to what end? Will we ever find out about that? I don't know what's going on next. But then also, AJ Lee, and they threw it open to the fans. The fans got to vote which match did they want to see. And the fans overwhelmingly went for the street fight match. So that's very interesting. But it's so early to tell. We can't tell what's going on here. But I have to believe there is a lot more in store here for Daniel Bryan and for AJ Lee. And I have to ask a question. I mean, how do you feel like this is going to end? Is Daniel Bryan going to be punked out forever? Is CM Punk going to get some new piece in this? What happens to Kane in this equation? Do you think that Daniel Bryan and AJ Lee are somehow going to reconcile? Or is this going to push Daniel Bryan into a space, in a place that he's never been before? Is this going to push him over the edge? And what happens then for Daniel Bryan? I have to tell you, for someone that has the chant of yes, 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 and the confidence, and that has to sort of bring with it, if you will, embody that whole chant. Again, that engine that could type of philosophy. Is Daniel Bryan now having a question of confidence? Is he shaken based upon what AJ Lee has done to him? And I have to ask the audience again, what is in the mind of AJ Lee? Is this a genius plan? Is this some kind of revenge against Daniel Bryan? Is there a power behind AJ Lee that is pulling the strings and basically telling her what to do? Or are we seeing a window into a perhaps twisted mind and something that Daniel Bryan has unleashed upon himself and now the WWE Universe? And where is it all going to end? What are your thoughts on this? Are you a supporter of Daniel Bryan or are you a supporter of AJ Lee? Or do you like them both? What do you think happens next? AJ Lee, are you thumbs up on her or are you thumbs down on her? Do you feel, I need answers to these questions. I need to know what you think. I need to know if you think that AJ Lee is mentally unstable. A twisted mind, if you will. I need to know if you think this is about revenge. I need to know if you think that there is someone behind AJ Lee, like a Mr. McMahon, pulling the strings. What also with the reemergence of Stephanie McMahon? Yes, I understand that's about Brock Lesnar and her husband Triple H or whatever like that. But I mean, you know, when you're talking about moves of this caliber, general manager and that type of stuff, can really the McMahons be that far off, especially when we've got titles involved and stuff like that? Think about that. There's so much to talk about here. And Daniel Bryan, can he withstand the fire and the pressure that he's on now? And what about the fans turning on him? What about the fans just taking over his chants? You've got AJ Lee with the no, no, no. You've got the fans now with the yes, yes, yes. Daniel Bryan doesn't know what's going on, in my personal opinion. And now he's got to have a gut check for himself. Where are you at on this? What do you think is going to happen? So much to talk about. Fantastic episode. Weigh in on it right now. Give me the comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion, and you're watching Conservative New Media. Thanks so much for watching. Please rate this video up, and we will see you next time.